Hi everybody, it's Diana with Stamping with Di, and this is this week's Whatcha Makin Wednesday. And I had a little bit of internet in and out yesterday, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and pre-tape this one, and then I can watch it live with you. So I'm gonna be using the Cute Party Puffins, and this was actually the class in the mail for May, and this is one of the cards they did. So I wanted to show that. And if you are watching this live with me, you will see the chat part on, usually on the right hand side of the video, so we can chat while we're watching the video together. If you don't see that chat live, like if you don't have to ask for it, then you're probably just watching the replay, right? And then just please post your comments underneath the video in the description or whatever where the comments are, and I can answer any questions you have there. Otherwise, I'm looking forward to chatting with you while we watch the cute little video. And like I said, if you have any questions, make sure you let me know. If you need anything that you see in the video, there'll be a product list in the description as well. So let's get started with the cute little puffins. All right, here we go. The little puffins are so cute, and I wanted to pair them with one of the new dies, and it's called Picture This. So I chose to use the rectangle one, but it comes also with circles. So look how cute these are, and it actually cuts out with the stitching. So you have stitching on the piece that's left, and you have stitching on the pieces that you are punching out. I just love it, and they have such fun little sizes. So this is totally a must die. So that is what I did to get this piece right here, and this is what the puffins are going to be adhered to. So the card base is a pool party, and that is just a standard size card. The inside, let's get the inside with our pieces going. So you have your DSP. So like I said, this is one of the cards from my class in the mail. So if you are interested in doing classes in the mail, you definitely want to holler at me. The regular classes in the mail, there's usually depending on the set, but it's like with this one, it was 3 cards, and you did 3 each of the same card. Now the puffin has a lot of different images, so you can switch the cards out, but the supplies for each card would be the same. You could just change how you put it together. All right, so I've just put these 2 pieces together. So you have the cute little polka dots on the bottom and the stripes on the top, and that's going to go on the inside. And it's cut a little longer, and we'll just trim the edges like I usually do. Get my scissors out. All right, so we're just going to trim the edges, that extra overhang. So a lot of times I do that just because then you have it totally match this piece. But also, if I'm trimming down the DSP to make it be totally fit, sometimes I'm just wasting DSP, right? Because you have this little strip that you're just going to, you say you're going to use it, but a lot of times it just ends up going in the garbage. So this way, it's just easier just to give it a cut. It's a little bit longer, and hang on a minute, I need to get my From All of Us. Hold on. There we go. But then you have it will match better. So that's why you'll see me do that a lot. Okay, so From All of Us. So that's going to go right here. And then I want to put the little fish. So it's got this cute little fish image, and she's got a little bow on her. So I'm going to put one in the center. And then one like this, so that looks like they're flying or jumping over top of that greeting. So there we have the inside. Also, while I have my ink pad open, I also want to stamp my greeting. And that is just Make a Wish. So I'm going to stamp that on some scrap paper. So Make a Wish. Okay. Then close my pad. So then now we can get our pieces going. So ahead of time, I already stamped our little puffin. Now these aren't stamped for the class in the mail, but I did them ahead of time just so I didn't have to do them and cut them out on the video. All right, so let me get a piece of paper so I can color them. And this just is going to catch any of that Stampin' blends that may bleed through the card. Now, I looked online so I could find out what color a puffin is. And so I just did mine totally like what I saw online. If you want to change the colors of their little beaks and stuff, you totally could. But like I said, I just decided to color them like a real puffin. And they have some gray, and this is the dark gray granite. So they have gray on their beaks. So that's just a dark gray granite. And then the light gray granite. So then, let's see. Then they also have like red on their beak. And also like an orangey color. So I just ended up using the Poppy Parade. So hopefully you don't mind that I pre-tape this. I may do that more often because I think the quality is better. I have less issues if I can pre-tape, so that's what I did. All right, so I'm also going to put some Poppy Parade on the candles. And then this is the light Poppy Parade just to finish their little beak. And I also want to put, just to tie the front of the card on with the inside, let's color these little fish. So I'm using the Pumpkin Parade, or Pumpkin Parade, the Pumpkin Pie. It could be a Pumpkin Parade, but it's Pumpkin Pie. All right, so this is just the Pumpkin Pie in the light. So we're just coloring our fish like they're goldfish. They are so cute. This set is so fun. The images are a great size to color. And I've heard so many people are calling them penguins, and I even like Googled. I'm like, well, are they related to penguins? But they're not. They're puffins, and they're so cute. If you look up online, now this is the dark pumpkin pie. So just to finish the little fish, and while I have the pumpkin pie out, I'm going to do the feet of our cute little puffins. But yes, so totally you should Google puffins and look at how cute they are. They are so cute. All right. So then we have the light pumpkin pie just to finish their feet. And then while I have that Poppy Parade out, I'm going to make the bow Poppy Parade on our cute little fish. So this is just a dark Poppy Parade, and then I'll finish it with the light with their cute little bow on. So this would be a cute card to give to anybody, but I love the greeting from all of us because I put almost all of the puffins on the card. I didn't do the one he's used on a different card, or she, for all I know. All right, so I'm just putting the light Poppy Parade to finish those fish off. And I do want to take my light Pool Party, and I'm just going to put a little bit of a shadow line around the edges of my fish, and you could do this before or after There. So now that has just a little bit of a shadow line around the fish. So that's going to be the inside of my card. All right, so let's finish coloring our little puffins. Now, they have like a white body, so usually I would use gray, but I have used gray on their beak. So I'm going to use the light pool party. So it's still kind of going to give that idea that they have that light color here, but it will be a little bit different than their beak. So this is just a light pool party. And I'm barely touching it. I'm just barely touching it. I also want to make the hat have some pool party. So this is the light. And then I'll go back with the dark. So just a little bit of light pool party. And then a little bit of dark on the edge. And then I also want to do Poppy Parade on the dot. I'm just choosing the dark. Just because these are small areas, we don't have to worry so much about having a light and a dark on that party hat. Okay, so the little puffins are colored. I do want to add, hang on a minute, a little bit of light flirty flamingo on their cheeks. So I'm just barely touching, just to add a little bit of flirty flamingo on their cheek. And I'm not even going to blend it out like I usually do. I'm just going to leave that little cheek on there. All right, so we have our light flirty flamingo, and I need to grab my dark. I put it away. Here, I thought I had everything on my table. Okay, so this is the dark flirty flamingo, and we're going to make it be a cute little pink decorated cake. So this is the dark flirty, and then with the light, because it will be lighter on the bottom. Let me scoot down a little bit, and then we'll have the light on the bottom. I want to put, the candles are going to be just the daffodil, so that we've got a little bit of shine to them. And then I'm going to use my gray granite like I did for my puffins. And I'm going to make my cake kind of be like a silver platter. So it's just a dark gray granite. And then finish it off with the light. And then we have to do our icing. So I want my icing to be pool party icing. Just to make this a really bright and cute and very delicious looking cake. And I love how it's kind of crooked. It's just a fun, happy little set. And then the light pool party. And that should be all the coloring, and then we can put our card together. All right. So let me move those out of the way. All right, I do want to trim my greeting, and I'm just using my scissors. So I'm just trimming my Make-A-Wish. Doesn't have to be perfect, because this is a card the Puffins put together. All right. I have something stuck on my scissors. All right. So it keeps holding the paper. So we have Make-A-Wish. All right. So let's put our inside in our card. I love decorating the inside of the card. Sometimes I don't put on anything like writing, because then you don't know what you're going to use it for. But this one is definitely a birthday. And there's a whole bunch of people sending it, right? You have your cute little fish on the inside. You have your cute little puffins on the outside. So it is definitely a from all of us card. Okay, so now we have this right here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my, now this is from the Pattern Party Hostess set. This is where this DSP came from. I told you I'm going to be using it all the time, and I totally did this time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this over, and I'm going to put some glue dots just on this edge of here, and that's what the DSP is going to stick to. And then I'm going to trim this one so it's just a little skinnier. So it catches it here and here. So I'm putting the polka dots in the center. So I'll just take my glue dot or my dimensional backing off and just fling those pieces all over the place. Let's see. And then we're just going to set that. All right, so we're going to put that on here. I trimmed it just a little bit shorter. Okay, so we have our cute little polka dots, and by using the dimensionals, it makes it have like, see, it's like a border. So you can, it just pushes it down a little bit. And then this one is going to go on here. So it'll also have the same kind of border. So we're going to put dimensionals around this one too. And I'm putting quite a few so we don't have it be like sagging. And I just grabbed the little ones just because some of these edges are a little thinner. And then I know I don't have to worry about them showing out. So these dimensionals right here on the edge will also grab the striped paper. So see how they're sticking out of this DSP? So they'll also grab the striped paper. All right, did I peel all those? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. I know one is peeled. All right, so peel all the backings. And then when I glue this one down, I'm going to glue it the opposite way. Or this one, I laid this one on here because the polka dots are just polka dots. So they don't necessarily look crooked or not crooked. But I want my stripes to be straight. So I am going to stand up for this one. And this is trimmed smaller so that when you lay this over, you don't have to worry so much about it overhanging. But I want those stripes to be straight. So I'm standing over top of it. So that way I know that they're straight. So see how cute that is? So it has that little bit of a lip. It's like a picture frame basically. So that's why it's called Picture This. All right, so let's put this. So now this goes on a piece of Flirty Flamingo cardstock. I'll stand up again so I can see better because the camera's right there. Okay, very cute. And now we can put our little puffins on. Now, since you have this little space, you can choose if you want them to peek out or not. So see, you could stick his little tail in there. I kept mine kind of on the top, but it's totally up to you if you want it to peek out or not. So, like this little guy, you could have him be with his little foot inside. So that's what's fun about the die. All right, so let's put our dimensionals on our puffins and our cake. And I'm also going to put dimensionals on the greeting. But the greeting, I want to go in here. So I'm going to put my puffins on first, so I make sure I put my greeting on the right area. So we're going to peel these off. And the cake's just going to go in the center here. So cute. And then here's where you can decide if you want your little puffin to be stuck down inside or not. Or you can have them be totally on the front. So there's him or her. And then this cute little guy, he's going to be over here. So I'm going to put him here. So the greeting I want to be right here. So I know that I want to put my dimensionals here because I want my dimensionals to hold the greeting on, but I want them to be inside here. So by putting them here instead of on the greeting, I know that my placement of my dimensionals are going to be right. So let me stand up again, and we're going to put our little Make-A-Wish right here. So it pops out just a little bit. And then we're going to stick this on the card with dimensionals, of course. So this will pop as well, and I could probably use the big ones, but I just grabbed the little baby ones today. So this is going to go on the card base. And then we're going to finish it off by adding some opal rounds, because they kind of look like ice, or like shiny, just ice, right? So a party, we would have some ice at our party. Now I don't know if the Puffins are on ice. I should have Googled that. So, but I'm just going to put the opal rounds, a big one, a little one. I'm just grabbing a variety of them. And we're just going to add 3 to the card. Let me get that off of there. Little piece of something, something. We'll grab another one. It's probably a piece of cardstock. All right, so we're going to put this one here, and then a small one over here. Just to add a little bit of bling to the card. But isn't that so cute? So here's your front of your card and the inside of the card. I think anybody would totally love that. Now, if you don't want to put the dimensionals, so here's the one I was looking at. If you don't want to put the dimensionals, let me scoot out a little bit so you can see. This one, I glued the this die, the picture, this die, I glued it directly to the DSP, so I didn't pop it up. So it changes it just slightly. It's not super different, but this one just gives a little more of a shadow. So anyways, so hopefully you liked that card, and I think it's adorable. Wasn't that the cutest little card? Oh my gosh, these little puffins are so cute. So if you don't want to miss out on my classes in the mail, make sure you go to my blog and watch for those announcements. I have announced the June's classes, so you don't want to miss out on those. I have my Christmas classes are coming back starting in June, and it's the Evergreen Elegance with the punch. So you want to make sure you sign up for that one. And then I also announced one that is the strawberry, the sweet strawberry bundle. So it has the punch, the sweet strawberry stamp set, if I can get a hold of it, the sweet strawberry stamp set. And as a bonus, you also have the berry blessing stamp set, and the berry DSP will be used as well. So you want to make sure you grab those. I have a limited supplies on the sweet strawberry bundle class, so you want to make sure you sign up for that quickly. All classes I usually need to know by the 15th of the month. So June 15th to sign up for those classes, or while supplies last. So if you know you want to do the classes, hey, sign up today. All right, so I'm going to get back to work, and I will see you Friday for my Dies Shorts, and that is at 2 o'clock Arizona time, and that is in our Facebook group. So Stamping with Die Facebook group. If you're not a member, make sure you holler at me so I can add you over there. All right, have a great week, or not week, but night. A great Wednesday, everybody, and I will talk to you Friday. All right, bye for now.